So we see many companies selling a separate line of laptops aimed at business users, and while you may think that these devices have screens or other features that are not as nice as other devices in their price range, the reason that these business laptops cost what they do is because they have special features that can be very useful in commercial use cases. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and we are going to check out the HP Probook 440G9, which is HP's offering in the business segment. The Probook looks very no-nonsense as it is a business-focused laptop. It is rather compact and lightweight at 1.38 kgs, and its metallic body looks quite good with simple Probook branding and the silver HP logo. The Probook has actually passed the military standard 810H, so it can withstand the vibration, shock, dust, temperature and moisture conditions of this test. Now, few of the things that differ between business laptops and consumer laptops are the security and firmware features. Most of the attacks on your computer come from internet while browsing or opening emails, and with HP's SureClick browser, the system creates a micro virtual machine for that browser tab, so even if you get an infection, it will be contained within the browser and it won't infect your laptop or other devices on the network. And with so many YouTubers getting hacked these days with fake PDF files, you know how important this can be. You can update the BIOS of this laptop over your network or with a script using HP's BIOSphere Gen 6 ecosystem, and if you are a business who has thousands of these devices for your employees, updating the BIOS manually is going to take a lot of time, so you can automate the process with these devices and that can save you a lot of time. These BIOS updates can also be installed easily like Windows updates on these laptops, and if you didn't know, BIOS is one of the most basic software layers when your system starts, so keeping it updated and secure can be very important for your business, and typically the process of updating BIOS can be complicated. HP's Wolf Security Suite also provides other important features like cloud management of devices, so you can remotely disable or enable features, and there is something called HP Short Start which detects malicious BIOS before the system even boots, and it can self-heal the compromised BIOS with a safe copy in the event of an attack. There are so many features that you won't find on other laptops, like you can disable specific USB ports and Wi-Fi from the BIOS, and you can even wake on LAN and can recover the system over network. Another big advantage of this being a business laptop is that it comes with a 3-year warranty, while most consumer laptops will only have 1 year of warranty. In fact, the sponsor of this video, Infoban, has been a trusted HP partner for over 2 decades, and they will help you out with all of your large enterprise project needs. We have a 14-inch IPS display that goes up to 250 nits with a Full HD resolution that looks sharp at this size. As it is an IPS panel, we have great viewing angles here, and even though the colors look nice on this, its 45% NTSC color gamut coverage means that the colors aren't going to be as saturated as 100% sRGB panels. HP actually has a very cool display technology called SureView that is kind of like those privacy screen guards that hide the contents on your screen if someone is looking from the sides, and this feature can be toggled on and off, but that is an optional feature that has to be configured while buying this laptop. As it is a business laptop, the keyboard and trackpad that we have here are really good. The chiclet keys of the keyboard are nicely separated and they have a very tactile feel, and I really like typing on this keyboard. It is also spill resistant, which is really cool. Lastly, there is a customizable key that you can set to launch different programs. The trackpad is similarly good with its centered position and large size, and it tracked well and worked nicely with Windows gestures. You will find a fingerprint sensor on the Probook that has been placed in a very reachable place. It works very fast and allows you to log in instantly with Windows Hello, and this will soon become very helpful as we see Google already adopting fingerprint passkeys, and many more websites should also follow in the future. On the left side, you will find a USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A port along with an Ethernet port for wired networking, and on the right, we have a full-sized HDMI 2.1 port, 2 USB Type A ports, one of which supports charging your devices even when the laptop is off. We have a 10 Gbps USB Type C port which also supports DisplayPort output and power delivery charging, and finally there's the good old 3.5mm combo jack for audio and mic. They also have models which have support for a wireless wide area network SIM, which I don't know a lot about. This variant of the Probook comes equipped with Intel's 12th generation Core i7-1255U, which has 10 cores and 12 threads, meaning that it has 2 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. With a Cinebench R20 score of 3000 for multi-core and 668 for single-core, it can easily handle any business task that you can throw at it. 16GB of DDR5 RAM is going to let you open all kinds of applications while working, and the 512GB NVMe SSD keeps everything super fast and lets this laptop boot up really quickly. This model has Intel's Iris X graphics, which are pretty decent for everyday work, but if your GPU needs are more intensive, you have the option of choosing an Nvidia MX 570. The Wi-Fi 6E that we have on this is also pretty fast with 2x2 MoMeMo, so you can get up to gigabit speeds over Wi-Fi, and there is also Bluetooth 5.2 on it. The dual speakers also sound very nice and clear, and they get decently loud for web meetings. And this is what the 720p webcam on this laptop looks like. This laptop has a dual array microphone, so you should be able to hear how good you can sound for video calls. The camera also comes with a physical shutter, so no one will notice your secrets even if you fail to notice the camera LED near it. The 51 Wh battery that we have on this delivered 9 hours of playtime in my YouTube streaming playtest with the screen on 60% brightness, so while responding to emails, I think that this should last for longer, so the battery life is also great on this. The 65 watt charging brick that comes with this is also medium sized, which won't add a lot of bulk to your bag. So overall, HP has really designed the Probook 440G9 with the needs of business users in mind. I also didn't know a lot about these industry specific features, but if you didn't just skip to this section, you would know how important all of this can be for the people who deploy many of these machines on a network for their workplace. The Windows Defender may be good enough for a person who is just using their laptop at home, but in an enterprise environment, you would want a device that has security built in to a much deeper level with the network in mind. The security features, keyboard, I/O, battery life, and performance are all suited very well to the requirements of its target market, and while the screen may not be color accurate enough for professional level video or image editing, I don't think that it is going to be one of the goals of people who buy this. So I will have links to check this out in the video description. Do subscribe to the channel for more laptop reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.